Hello folks, this is take 2 of video response to James Prigioni. I think I said that right. I'm standing in one of my favorite places and you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's honeybees and bumblebees and all my girlfriends are all around me. Man, it is just full of them and it's buzzing here. And well, anyway, getting to the video response, there are 5 questions that we were asked to address, and this is take 2, and the first one wouldn't load, so this is a try again. My channel name. Channel name is my name, and I didn't use my name because I want to be popular or anything like that. I use it basically because I have the belief system that Jesus said that he had done all things openly and nothing had he done in secret when he stood before the Sanhedrin at his trial. And I try to be open and honest and straightforward and do things that I'm a follower of Yeshua, and in that light, I try to do my things openly, well, you get the message, you get the idea. I do have on Google One, and I was going to add an addition to that as the Gimpy Gardener. And Google One, I can put it on, but I don't know. I'm not techie, and I can't get it to load up on my regular YouTube channel. That's what my name is. It's just my name. Why do I YouTube? Well, I was recommended to YouTube a few years ago when I first started using the computer, and it was there to research things, and I'm a person that likes. I learn not from reading. I get things all messed up. I learn from watching. I learn plumbing by watching people plumb. I learned wiring by watching people wire. And I learned gardening from my dear old mom out there helping her. A little bit like Joshua was to Moses. You do what you're told. Go get the shovel. Go get the rake. Go get the hoe. And after a while, mom steps out of the way and it's your turn. And that's what YouTube is, what my goal, and that's coming up later, but that anyway, my goal is to leave some sort of a legacy, how to do things from a minimalist standpoint. If the day ever comes and there's no fuel and you're not going to have the tractor, the tiller, and you have to rely on a hoe, a rake, and a shovel, maybe a pick. You can still grow stuff. You don't have to have all these modern amenities that make life easier. And the good thing, though, to practice before the moment comes. I YouTube because, well, we don't have television. And in the wintertime, there's not a lot here to do. Now, this winter I have a greenhouse, so I probably won't be YouTubing as much as I did the last 2 years. And my first YouTube channel, the first YouTube channel I found that I really liked was Homestead Acres. It's unfortunate that Mr. Homestead Acres has stopped YouTubing. His wife still puts a video up once in a blue moon, but they were my absolute favorite channel. And it's probably because if you watch their channel, you'll see a few similarities. There's a lot of things that I'm American, they're Canadian, that we have in common. We're both kind of, well, me probably more so. They're techie, I'm not. But we have a, well, you just watch Homestead Acres, and a lot of his old videos are still up, and they're really good. And encourage him to come back on. He had a lot. I really liked him. But anyway, what do I like? What do I like about YouTube? Well, it's a great educational platform. You know, it gives you a chance to watch everyday ordinary people. You know, it's no secret, we don't have television. I don't like Hollywood. I don't like professional sports. They're overpaid, overrated, is in my sense of opinion, and that may offend some, I'm sorry. But they don't put a slice of bread on anybody's table. They don't put a roof over anybody's head. They don't put clothes on the back. The people are out there sowing and hoeing and growing and mowing and doing all the things that make life possible. The farmers and the gardeners are the ones that should be getting the big bucks, not some well, you know. But anyway, enough said. I like YouTube because I can go and I can look for easier ways to do things. I told you my nickname's Gimpy Gardener, and because I had the leg missing, and it helps me to try to find ways to become more productive. Less effort, more production. Hey, it's a win-win situation, and I'm always looking for things. Now, granted, not everything that looks like gold is gold, and there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that just don't fly. And if you try doing some of this stuff, well, I gave you some basic rules in a previous video of what you need to make things work in a garden, and if you follow those rules, you won't fail. What do I dislike about YouTube? Well, I dislike, I don't know. I really can't say I dislike a whole lot. I haven't had any problem other than it's complicated to try to figure out how to do all the things. Once you get it down, it's okay. But I'm not the only old-timer out there that's said I wish they would simplify how the process to put and find and move and locate your stuff onto the things. For us YouTubes, they could have two types, you know. Have one for the old timers, the dummies, like me, you know, and the people that aren't techie, and then the high-flying techie stuff for the young people. What do I want for my channel? Well, my channel, I don't know what I would really say I want. I want to be able to leave some sort of legacy about the way things were done. My mom keeps telling me and us, my brothers and sisters, my brother and sister, that she sees a lot of similarities between what it was like in the 1920s, and she lived through the Depression. She's 92 right now, soon be 93, and things are looking a lot like they did back then, and each depression gets worse because of each time people become more dependent and less independent. Back in the 1930s, most people had gardens. They didn't have money, but they had the ability and the knowledge to go out and grow stuff. And that's what I want to leave behind. If I'm here or not when it happens, I'm hoping that my kids have a resource to know how to make things like I'd like to video like my mom did, you know, hanging the laundry out on the line, washing when I was a kid, we washed with a scrub board in a tin tub. We made our own soap out of lye and lard, or used cooking grease, you know. And we got by with very little. And what I'd like to do is leave a documentary of living life the way I grew up, because my dad, the most he ever made was like $3 an hour. And some people are minimalist because of just their way of thinking, and others are minimalist because they just maybe make minimum wage, or they just don't have. So my goal is to to help people to know how things were done the old way, and to have a good time. I enjoy this Sunday afternoon out here with all these bees. I bet there's 20 on this bush, if not more, right here beside me on my right, and this one on my left. You know, there's quite a few there too, and there's probably 20, 25 blue basils down through this row here. The last thing is, I'm supposed to tag 3 people, and I don't know if I know how to put their email, their YouTube address up, but the first one is Trout Fish Holland, and it's all one word, Trout Fish Holland, and he does lots of grafting. He has a lot of persimmons, pecans, nuts, apple trees. He has a lot of interests that are similar to mine. Another one is Prelude Prepper. Prelude is the guy that I wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for Prelude. Prelude taught me on how to, through how to do things. And he's my go-to person if I have questions. And he's a gardener. And well, anyway, and I consider him a great friend. And then the last one is, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's Kritika Kitty, and she has a very organized, orderly garden down in Texas, and she found me, and she always has nice compliments, and all 3 of these people are small time. They're not big time guys. I've canceled channels where they get too big, and you send them a message and they don't answer you. Well, then it's time they find another platform besides YouTube to put their stuff out there. So these are my 3 people. That's Trout Fish Holland. I'm sorry, Trout Fish Holland, Kritika Kitty, and Prelude Prepper. And I would ask that you would give these people a visit. They're all small time, and I know they would appreciate you viewing their channel. Thanks for watching, and may the Lord bless.